to Super Pat World. It is time for some more Nurket levels, people. I hope you had a wonderful holiday. Now the new year is approaching. That's sort of the next thing on the radar. 2026 begins. What's going on, Sally? Did you have a good Christmas? I feel exhausted in a good way. I had a good Christmas. What's going on, Fernando? What's going on, Matt? I had a pretty good Christmas. I was just saying I was feeling exhausted in a good way from it. Godfrey is still in Christmas mode. Nice. I feel like you get that little buffer zone through the rest of December. There you go, Sally. Glad to hear it. Super Trucker J, how you been? What's the update with you, bro? What's up, Ev? The supporter badge is gone. Okay, sorry about that, Godfrey. What's going on, Susie? What's up, Toad the Jam? Pump the jam. Pump it up. We're back with some more Nurket. On a Saturday afternoon. Got my shoveling all squared away. The driveway and the walkways are now clear. There we go. We're all set on the book. Whoops. The Book of Faces. Ba-ba-da-ba-boo. There we go. Okay. It wasn't working for me. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we are getting somewhere. Somewhere where we are going. There we go. We'll be playing Mario Maker 2. Relaxing at home. That's a beautiful thing, Super Trucker Jay. Glad to hear that. What's up, Jan? Back to helping folks with schoolwork next week. All right. There you go, Godfrey. Got a little bit of snow. Ended up being, it was supposed to be just like 1 inch, but it was more like 3 to 6. Especially that classic thing at the end of the driveway. It magically piles up more. Partially because of the plows. What's up, Clumsy? Thank you for shouting out Super Trucker Jay. What's up, Dave? Yeah, and it was the soft snow. That helps a lot. That does help a lot. But now we've got some frozen rain coming. Got some frozen rain on the way. That winter weather has really arrived now. That winter weather has arrived. So make sure you hit that like button. Double tap the screen. And we're about to see what this Grimhaven Bay level is all about. We're going to dive right in. All right. Let the games begin. What's up, Vu? I had a good Christmas. How about you? What's up, Tyler? Can I help you get to 5K? I can't. I have no power, unfortunately. If I did, I would be happy to help you. I can't even get myself to 5K, bro. Oh, gosh. All right. Aha. Nope, it's faster than that. What's up, Matt? It's supposed to be 60 here. Oh, that sounds so good. That sounds so good. 60-degree weather. Oh, my gosh. Vu, glad to hear it was solid. Good afternoon, Dave. It works, Matt. There you go. It's working. Having record warm temperatures here. People are out in T-shirts. It sounds amazing, Toad the Jam. That sounds lovely. Thanks, Suze. Whoops. There we go. Hey, that was cool. Oh, I gotta compensate. Okay, this is very cool. The trick is just jumping as soon as you land. Oh, I missed. All right, we're getting there. We are getting there. And now tomorrow I'll celebrate Christmas with my immediate family. We all have so many different places to go now. Oops. So we typically do a day after Christmas that we celebrate our own little Christmas. Kind of like when your birthday falls on a Wednesday. You might opt to celebrate that birthday on the weekend. You know what I mean? Similar to that. The holidays can already be a little rushed once it gets down. Once it really gets close to Christmas. So the last thing you need is another thing to rush through. So I do think it works out much better that way. A little less rushed. Okay, new stuff. Oh gosh. Hey, there you go. Merry Christmas, Matt. Sorry, I know Facebook's been broken for a while, man. I feel like every stream I hear about it, which I appreciate in one way, but at a certain point, I just wish I could do something about it, and I cannot. But I mean, I guess part of me feels like if you're still choosing to watch on Facebook, it should come with the acceptance that you're going to be dealing with some annoying technical stuff that I'd rather you didn't have to deal with. But the only way you can rectify the situation is to watch anywhere else. But I know a lot of you won't do that, and that's fine. But that's sort of the cost of admission. If you insist on watching on Facebook, then you are going to have to pay the price of annoying technical issues. What's up, Jess? Thank you for the heart and the share. Show me you care. Ba-ba-da-boop. There we go. Oh, buddy. Yeah! Okay, that was awesome. Was that right? Oh, no! I think I could have just gone backwards there. You really have a problem with Facebook? What you watch on PC maybe makes a difference? I skipped a Goombrat. Oh, I need all 50. I didn't even notice that. And nice to see you, Vicky. Haven't watched on Facebook in a long time due to that? Yeah, I can appreciate that. I can definitely appreciate that. Okay, I totally was failing to put that together. So we gotta jump left first. Here. I gotta land one. I missed one. Thank you, Godfrey. Oops. Ba-ba-da, ba-doo, oh, so close. Nurket is amazing. You ain't kidding, man. He's definitely in my favorites now. Nurket has become a definite favorite. There we go. That's the one I missed last time. Oh, that was close. Oh, no! Okay. What's up, Jeff? Nice to see you. Merry Christmas to you. I hope you had a great holiday. Now we just got New Year's. Gotta bring in that new year. Yeah. We're making progress. What's up, Tommy? Is it cold? The weather is real cold for me right now. I was shoveling the driveway a little before this, and I was bundled up. Fully bundled. What's up, Tyler? Good afternoon, Just Peachy Gaming 54. Ba-da-ba-da. Oh, gosh. Yeah, it is, chilly. My feet are cold right now. Ba-ba-da-ba-boo-bow. There we go. That's a better way to approach that. That's all. Almost. 80 here. The sun is shining. It's annoying. How dare you, JD Gaming? JD Gaming, you stop that. You know you're making me jealous. Don't pretend like you don't know that you're making me jealous right now, bro. I know you know. You've heard me rant about this too many times. That sounds so good. Now, to be clear, I would definitely have the AC on. I mean, yeah, I would definitely have the AC blasting. It's not that I'd just be basking in that 80-degree weather. So I want to acknowledge. But I love the feeling of the AC on. But then you'd be like, well, Pat, was that so different than being freezing without the AC on? And I don't have a great answer for that. But I do know that's how I feel about it. Ooh, that was close. Oh, no! Yeah, I should just go back. I should just land there. At least you have feet. But yeah, I am thankful for my feet and my hands, especially. Someone just was asking, what's the favorite thing about you? And I'd say my hands, especially as a musician. What's up, Score Bunny 88? The great, thanks for the hot. But you want it to be cold already? Okay, fair enough. JD, my boy JD Gaming, the legend. You want to ride the Harley Voo? Oh my gosh, bro. I would be terrified. I am not capable of enjoying a motorcycle ride. Not capable of it. Do I wish I was? In one way, yes. In one way, I do kind of wish I had that enough adventurousness in me that would mitigate the risk and make it actually still feel fun. Whereas I'd be having a panic attack. Oh my gosh. So I'm a little jealous of that too. Oh, I got behind it. What's up, Erica G? Shout out to Erica Gobble. A real deal Mario player. Oh, I keep bonking there. Watching the Christmas Eve stream. Did you have a nice Christmas? I did. I had an awesome Christmas. It was really, really full of family love. And I do think there is... The older you get, and the more that, like, you know, people are having kids and stuff, I do think you naturally... Your ability to appreciate simple moments with family increases. I feel like it's a lot easier nowadays for me to really appreciate even very simple time together with family I don't get to see as often. Whereas growing up, it felt like it wasn't even on my radar as much. There we go. That was very cool. That was very cool. Hey, what's up, Cameron? Merry Christmas to you, bro. There we go, Ev. That was great. That was lovely. Thanks, Dave. Crossover. Now we got some shell jumps for Wayneo and Ken. There we go. Have you ridden dirt bikes or four-wheelers before? Once. And it was a very, very scary time. You know, and that was, it's interesting you bring that up because that was one of those times in my life where I was, where I was willing to kind of push myself. And I was like, you know what, Pat? All your friends are there to help you, and it's they say it's the most fun thing ever. And there was a fun element. I could see why it would be fun. If I wasn't so overly aware of everything that could go wrong, I would have more fun with it. But I couldn't even have fun with that. What's up, Eric? Hi, Balin. Thanks, Joanna. I can't even have fun with four-wheelers. I wonder if I'm doing this right. I'm assuming I need to bring a shell. Yeah, I think that is right. Got back to the apartment today, just finished unpacking. There you go. Now back to regular life. I wonder if that's right. If it is, because what else would the shell be for? Like that. I want to grab that higher in the air. Like this. See? Then it's not in the way anymore. Not bad. Keep the guard up when you're riding. Sounds like I have the guard so far up, I can't enjoy it. My guard is so far up, I can't enjoy anything that feels like I'm risking my life. So, that's how it is for me. I've accepted it. I don't think it's something... doesn't feel like something I want to work through as far as just... I'm better off just accepting it, I think. I think it's just one of those things, not for me. I'm a little jealous of the people that can do it, but ultimately, I'm not jealous of putting myself in harm's way like that. Let's just see what happens. Yeah, see, you need the shell right there. You got a clear video? Okay, thank you, Dave. I got the clear video on deck. Oops. I didn't want to turn left. We all have a different threshold for when things stop being fun and start being scary. Like a roller coaster is a great example that for the average person, a roller coaster, even though it feels dangerous, you have a logical understanding, I'm going to be okay. There are thousands of people, like probably per day, riding this thing and living to tell the tale. So I probably don't have to be worried about actually getting hurt, but part of the fun is feeling like you're going faster than you should. You're going so fast, and that's part of the fun of it, you know what I mean? But then you take it up a notch to something like, oh gosh. You take it up a notch to something like jet skis. Jet skis and snowmobiles, right? That's probably a step up risk-wise and requires a bit more skill. Riding a roller coaster, you just sit there, you're strapped in. But now, once you bring in actually piloting a vehicle, jet skis, snowmobiles, speedboats, now you've entered a different realm. And see, I think part of what's interesting is the people that have developed those skills, oh my gosh, are less likely to be afraid of the risk because they feel competent. Like if they've already had a couple years of experience whipping around on one of those things, naturally they're going to be more confident in their ability to pilot it. Whereas I'd say at least half of the people that are going to do it like on vacation or in some, not random setting, but not something that they invested years into. So I'd say for at least half the people doing it, they're having to do it without the skill. They're having to develop the skill in real time. Maybe, you know what? I think assisted, assisted, what's it called when you jump out of the plane with the parachute? No, obviously not bungee jump. A tandem skydive. Skydiving is what I'm thinking of. Tandem skydiving, you still have to kind of have some sense of what you're doing. But you have the safety of somebody else with you. Anyways, the point is you could probably make a whole chart all the way up of the higher the risk/need for skill goes up, the smaller the percentage of people that are going to do it for fun. And in my opinion, motorcycles, that would be high up on that list. Because you are at the mercy of every distracted driver on the road. You are at a massive disadvantage to an insane degree, in a way that is not fair. And people, in my opinion, are worse at driving today than ever in history. There are more bad drivers on the road today than ever before. Partly just the nature of there being that many more people. So I could never get my head around a motorcycle ride. How do I do that? You want to go skydiving? You can go for it, Balin. There you go, Vu and Ev. Jet skis are fun. Balin loves roller coasters. Took a while to get used to riding on the road. My guard was up for a long time on the road. It should stay up, right? What's up, Kiwi? You're new. Nice to meet you. I think I might watch this clear video. Because if I could spend half the time on this just by using the clear video, I'm going to take that trade. That jump is deep enough in the level that I want to see. Oh, and I see you can hit that with your head. Now I'm really glad I'm watching the clear video. That explains that timing. You can actually hit the yellow block with your head. All right. Well, that was good to find out. Oh, yeah. I was doing that part wrong. There we go. I didn't see that at all. Then there. Okay. This is very cool. That's when you actually throw it up. Okay. So where does this take you? Okay, this is a practice version of this next part. Okay. So we haven't made it there. What's up, Tan the Man? Thanks for the gifts. It's nice to see you. You're a party pooper when it comes to amusement parks. You don't like heights, can't swim, can't do spinny rides. Yeah, that's fair. But you are a big snowmobiler. You've been since you were little. You love it, but you're starting to be a Grinch when it's cold. You're miserable. Well, but at least you're skilled. You likely have the necessary skills. If you had the money, you get one of those three-wheeled motorcycles. You relaxed a little. You can still scan constantly, but I'm far more comfortable than I was a few years ago. There you go. What's up? Yeah. I am constantly... My brain... Like that. That's all I had to do. I'm stuck on, is the juice worth the squeeze? Is the juice worth the squeeze? Is the amount of risk that I have to endure is it worth it based on how much pleasure I'm getting out of it? Yeah, that's the one. I throw it at these blue blocks. And here's what really messes things up for me, chat. Something that I found, this is a huge advantage and disadvantage in life. I have an incredible, amazing, mind-blowingly good time doing precious little. Doing very, very simple things. So, like, the amount of fun and pleasure I get out of, like, I'm so pumped for the new Stranger Things episodes. Oh, I keep doing this wrong. Here's what I'm trying to say. The amount of pleasure I will get out of watching those Stranger Things episodes, especially if I watch them with a friend or somebody, is just as high as the amount of joy I would get out of flying around on a motorcycle. If you compare the risk level of those two activities, it's not even close. There's a very, very... Now, you can argue, well, Pat, if all you ever do is sit and watch TV, then it's the risk of, like, a heart attack. And that's true. I'm definitely not some... But that's where my ADHD comes in. Oh, I keep forgetting. There it is again. My ADHD can really be a blessing and a curse. So what's going on, Eddie? You're on a motorcycle, got rear-ended by a senior citizen, 89 years old. They could not see you, even though your whole outfit was reflective gear. And you haven't ridden since then. Yeah. I hear you, Super Trucker J. But hold on. At this point, I want to pause and make this very clear. If you're someone that does ride motorcycles or do any kind of extreme sports and you have fun with it, I think that's a beautiful thing, and there's a part of me that's jealous of you. So I want to make that... This isn't like a speech that no one should do this stuff. This is me trying to give you a little glimpse into the inner workings of my brain of why I don't want to do those things and why I'm so content to do almost anything else. Going to apple picking, going to a fair, going like to a concert. All of these things are like top of the line, as much serotonin as I can have released. I don't need any of the risk involved for me. Whereas now I would argue that for a lot of the people that really enjoy that type of stuff, they're not even thinking about the risk. It's likely that the way they're wired, the way their personalities are, they aren't necessarily even considering the risk in the same way that I am describing. In other words, I don't think, come on, Pat. That's what, hold on. I keep getting just distracted enough by the time I make it there to not try what I just learned to do. So hold on. Oh. Thank you for the heart, Jason. Shout out to Jason on TikTok. There we go. Okay, I'm doing it this time. Okay, it's coming up here. Get ready, Pat. Right here. Oh, okay. See, that's what I have to use, that bounce to get the height. We finally broke the ice. They were 4'11", couldn't see over the steering wheel. You're dead. Well, this is what I mean. That if you are riding a motorcycle, you are incredibly vulnerable to the cars around you. My dad was in a motorcycle club for many years, and to this day will not let you ride a motorcycle. I believe it, Sally. You had a GSXR 1000. And people just don't pay attention, so you got rid of it. That's it. They ruin everything. These bad drivers, you're ruining everything. I can't stand the bad drivers. I can't stand you. Get off the road. You're making it a worse place for everybody. Quit your tailgating. Use your blinker. And you know what? Why don't you try using your blinker before you actually make the turn? Do you get how absurd that is? To use your blinker after you're already taking the turn? Like, that's a level of unawareness that I can't even imagine. Which might sound high and mighty, and I don't mean it to be. I mean, I genuinely can't even imagine what it would be like to be driving a car and be able to be detached enough to be like, oh, yeah, I'll just put my blinker on as I'm taking the turn. The whole point is to signal to the people around you where you're going to go before you do it. Once you're doing it, the turn is all the information you need to know. Oh, yeah, you're turning left. The blinker is not accomplishing much at that point. Like, it definitely reinforces, yes, it appears they're turning left, and they are clearly intending to turn left. But put that thing on before you do the turn. And it's such a beautiful thing. It actually functions quite well. It functions amazingly to the people around you, of course. ADHD is opposite of mine. I for sure don't look at the risk the same way. I want to learn how to drive and ride everything. There you go. Boo, I love it. See, I love that. That's a very interesting thing, the way a similar brain mechanism can manifest totally different outcomes. I actually like that. Big shout out to Vu. You had a Honda Goldwing. Jorrit, thank you for the 20 stars. Appreciate you, Jorrit. You are the superstar. There it is. Thank you, Susie. Understandable. Extreme sports fun comes with risk. There it is. But for others, the risk ruins the fun. That's the dynamic that I don't think the sides necessarily understand. Like I think for a lot of the people that enjoy the extreme sports, it's just like, oh, these people are being babies. They just can't. They don't have the guts. They don't have the courage. Versus, I think it's an entirely different perspective that prevents people from enjoying risk. Is if you're hyper aware of the risk present, it's a lot more difficult to really enjoy. Whereas I think part of the skill in enjoying extreme sports is not seeing the risk through the same lens. Like seeing the risk is like, well, I can't describe it because I don't know what it, I only know how I look at it. And it's like massive warning lights that don't turn off. Best way is accepting nobody's perfect, also not driving. Well, Jordan, that's true, but there is a threshold when it comes to driving. There's a threshold of skill, let's call it a 5 out of 10, where you at least are no longer a major danger to those around you. But so there's a big difference between not being perfect at driving versus being bad enough at driving that you're a hazard to those around you. You know what I'm saying, Jordan? That's the difference. But I totally accept not everyone's a great, perfect driver. That I wouldn't necessarily say I'm a perfect driver or even a great driver, but I am definitely aware enough that I'm not a hazard to the people around me, and not having an accident in, I don't know, 25 years is pretty good evidence of that. A Honda Goldwing, it's a luxury bike for long distance riding. Been putting off pilot classes because of the heights. You're close to getting over it? Wait, is there a path you're taking to get over the heights thing? On alert mode. You ride all the time. I never think it's more of a risk than driving your pickup, but it is, bro. Standing up gaming. By the numbers, it is an insane risk. Well, here, but I don't want this to sound like, I don't want to be convincing people not to do it, because that's not at all my point. So I'm not going to pull up facts and figures, but I will say with confidence, riding a pickup truck on the road versus riding a motorcycle on the road is a universe of different levels of risk. It is not even close. Oh, that's where I gotta throw it. But again, I can't reiterate this enough. There's a part of me jealous of all of you that are able to do that and enjoy it. I don't think this is like as simple as one way is right. No way. I don't think one way is the correct way. I think there's different ways of approaching it, understanding it, experiencing it. Jason, you see that all the time? It must have been the blinker. Putting your blinker on as you take the turn is an insult. It's an insult to all of us. There we go. Okay, close. Just don't think about it. Psych yourself out. Never been on a plane. There you go, steady down. And there it is. Our brains work a little differently. We all prioritize different types of information. Naturally. Like, we don't even necessarily choose it. Like, but if you're a thrill seeker, the promise of the thrill is likely going to scream a lot louder than the warning of the consequences. And if you're very anxious, very neurotic, it's more likely those alarm bells of the potential consequences are going to be ringing loud and strong. There we go. Okay. Here we go, chat. Hey. Okay, that's where we have to get it down. Now we have the practice tour. What's up, Adeline? You used to say other drivers would see a blinking light. They're thinking, why is the light flashing on the vehicle? Had to jump out of planes and the service won't do it anymore. There you go, Dave. You're a legend. And thank you, Vico Gaming, coming through with the gift. Yes, okay, so in the practice section, it has the indication. You throw it up and then kick one to the left. Past 10 years, 8 people have passed away from riding. Some friends, some people I know. Some their fault, but most other people not paying attention. Well, this is the thing, chat. Especially, that's what brought this whole thing up, is how dangerous it is to ride motorcycles on the road. If you are riding your motorcycle on the highway, It's the other people that ruin it. There it is. Okay. Use a lot of use sarcasm on the road. Okay. Practice door, Pat. I know someone personally who died on a motorcycle as in their teens because of another driver. So it's one of those things. You're just very vulnerable as a motorcycle rider. Oh, I was supposed to use the practice door. Oh, how you like me now, chat? How you like me now? Let's go, Yosh. Woo. We didn't even need the practice door or the practice pipe, whatever. It's a beautiful thing. Yeah, for sure laid it down. Because of my own stupidity? I think I missed what... I'm not sure what you laid down. Thanks, Clumsy, Jorrit, Jeff. We didn't even need that practice door, Dave. Thanks, Balin, Fernando, Adeline. Thanks, Jess and Susie. Thanks, Jason. That was a great one. That was lovely. Thanks, Erica G. Thanks, Amber. Back to back, we got the Gobble Sisters. Nothing new from the update, okay? You crashed the bike due to the riding. Oh my gosh. There you go, Amber. You just had to say bye to Eric, I'm sure. You have to watch out for other drivers, but you also have to respect for the motorcycle on the road. Yes, well, I agree. But the problem is people don't. So, because I feel like your point is that there's a shared responsibility. And I am 100% agree. And that's what is so frustrating about sharing the road with people who don't take that seriously. Because there's no recourse. You know what I'm saying? There's no, there's a lot of people out there driving right now that they're complete disasters on the road. They're horrible drivers, and they're going to stay horrible drivers. Oh, I just go up here. I was wondering how I do that faster. It's like this. Bop, bow. Oh, I don't even need to go back to the, hold on. This is what it is. It's this. Bop, bop, bow. But we got to go lightning speed. With 2026 starting soon, what are the New Year's resolutions? I got to get healthy. I got to get on the healthy train once and for all. That's the biggest one. And for me, that means... I'm not talking about anything crazy. Thank you, Dave. If I could just get... I really just have... I have to commit to forming the routine of 3 times a week lifting weights, logging all my food, and having at least 80% of my meals be on the healthier side. That's the only way I'm going to live a long and healthy life. Outside of that, well, that's the only way I can have any assurance of it. How does that work? That's the thing on the front of my mind. This is, you know what? I'm going to go ahead. What's up, Andrew? How are you? The person riding has to have the respect. Oh, for sure. It's definitely both sides. You have to be a skilled rider, and the people around you have to be paying attention. If both of those things are in place, it can be a very safe situation. The problem is you have no control over who's around you at any given time. You do have control over what you're talking about, respecting the road around you, having that skill. But realistically, you could never control who's around you. And oftentimes it's exactly who you don't want. That time when it's like late, it's slippery. Oh, you do a full jump. Okay, I won't even watch the rest. like that. Well, not quite like that, but what's going on, Clint? And then I gotta land there. What about a full jump on the red Koopa? There you go. You knew it, Vico. Ready for 2026. Better year of health. There you go, Super Trucker J. Try to make some positive changes. There we go. Whoa. Ooh, we got it. How you like me now, chat? Oh! Wow, we really got this one. Very nice, Yosh. We're out of here. We're out of here. We got to go to your favorite kayaking spot today. Nice. What about 6 miles? Saw a lot of manatees. Some gators, a river otter, and some wild monkeys all in Florida. That's nuts, bro. You got the full, like, jungle experience there. Thanks, Andrew, Clumsy, Steady Duck Gaming, Sally, and Balin. And nice job logging that food, Clumsy. Logging the food is annoying at first, but once you're in the habit, it's really not that bad. It's just keeping the habit. Routines and habits are the key to success, at least for me. For me and my brain, that's what makes the biggest difference. Can I turn it into a routine? Is there a way to create a healthy routine or habit? Outside of that, almost nothing sticks for me. Gotta make it a habit. There we go. Thanks, Erica and Susie. The river you went to is spring-fed, crystal clear, and stays beautiful all year. So, Vesta, I had to make sure you didn't walk off the walking pad. Don't do that. Uh-oh. Been logging it a little over 1,000 days. Wow. Well done. Very well done. I think that has to be min jumps. I have to fall on it. On the path to no more draining procedures, better health. Okay, you're on the right track. There you go, Super Trucker J. You're on track. I bet I need it again. Yep. That's when it'll wake up. Been using AI to track the workouts. Remind me, that's awesome, Boo. Nicely done. Oh, gosh. That is a great use case. Like that. Oh, threw it a little off. Been on a weight loss journey due to near miss health scare. Okay, down 48 pounds. Very nice, Clint. Nicely done. Balin listens to crazy Florida reports on the radio. Nice. Recommend a great book, Atomic Habits. Okay, I'll check that out, Vico Gaming. I think I heard of that. Definitely sounds right up my alley. Close. There we go. Whoa. No, not fast enough. The Florida man down here. Dave coming through with 5 gifted subs. And thank you, Robert, coming through with the follow in the heart. Thank you for that support, Dave. 5 gifted subs over on Twitch. You are a legend. You are amazing. Thanks for the support. Hey, Robert knows Rafaela. Shout out to Robert and Rafaela. Rob is your friend. Very nice. There you go. Shout out to you, Rob. Hopefully you're a Mario Maker 2 fan. Because if so, you're in the right place. You're supposed to let it hit. The first time through, I thought I was trying to keep it from hitting. Oh, no! Thanks for the follow, Bayman. Atomic. Okay, and that's already on Vu's list, Vico. Atomic Habits. Maybe we'll do a reading group. Book club. Whoa! Got it. How you gonna block me, bro? How are you gonna block me? Unreal. No! I don't know what makes that happen. The troll block got me. Good. Oh, that was close. The same one? I wonder if it was the exact same one or if there's one on the right. I think I should maybe jump to the left. Who's down with the book club? Atomic Habits, first on our list. Got that setup down at least. There we go. Yoshi, come with me, bro. Come here. There we go. There we go. Whap. Had a nice relaxing holiday, Rob. Thanks, Vico Gaming. That was a great one. That was a great one. That reminds me, I think I want to start your BookTube channel up again. There it is, yes! Come on, Erica G. It's time. The Bookish Mind. It is time to revive the Bookish Mind in 2026. Running and jumping. Bitterstone Mine. The Bitterstone Mine. I feel like I haven't done Super Mario Bros. In a while. A lot of Mario 3, a lot of Super Mario World, and lots of new soup. But not much Mario Bros. What? I need to be able to kick one? I need to kick that one somehow. Oh, I can't let it stop. I don't bounce off of it. Thank you, Dave. You got the Mario Galaxies for Christmas. There you go, Jorrit. I gotta let this thing fly. Just don't land it. There it is, Andrew. You gotta let it fly. Oh, buddy. No, I had a hunch when it was a spiny shelmet that I might need it somehow. So I kick it here. I want to get under it here probably. I kick it and follow it. No, I go here, and then I want to, as this is moving to the left, I get ahead of it here. That's my opportunity. Okay, I got it. I got it. No, we don't need it again. This one. Oh my gosh, that's going to be tough. That is going to be tough. Whoo, that's going to be tricky. Wow. One thing that will help me is kicking it with no momentum. See, like this, look how slow it's going right here. When I kick it, it goes way faster. It looks tough in the clear video. Let's see how they approached it there. Let's see how they approached it. Come on, buddy. Come on now. Wow, my internet is not cooperating. Oh, come on, bro. Come on now. Okay, here's my answer. There. Okay. We're doing all this right, and now here's our answer. Kick it and get ahead of it from the start. Yeah. Yeah, that's the move. Okay, check this out, chat. That is the right approach. I was thinking you had to wait till the second time through, but you don't. You can at least get it started. Oh no! I need to stay on the left. I have to be on the left of that falling spiny when it's touching the ground. There we go. How dare you, bro? I didn't stay close enough. Oh my good gracious. This is a tricky one. There we go. Oh, I overcompensated. I stayed too close to it. Gotta find it. No! Bro. There we go. There we go. That was nice. Okay. Let's see, get ahead of it from here. Boom. Okay, I didn't watch what comes next. I need it again. Oh, oh! We almost have it. We almost have it. I wonder if you can have it go right and still catch up with the Goombas in time, that it still works. Very cool setup here. We're making progress, Clumsy. We are making progress. Oh! I guess I don't want to be up against the wall. I need to be able to take a step. I've got to take that. No! I can't get right too soon. There. That'll do. Oh! Has anybody played Code Names? Has anybody ever heard of the card game / board game Code Names? There's a panel of 25 words, and you have to create clues that tie those words together. So, if peanut butter was one of your words and jelly was another one of your words, you could say sandwich, which wouldn't be a great clue because it could be any sandwich. Oops. Oh, no! Oh, I don't need it. I don't need it anymore. Hold on. As you can tell, I'm just distracted enough to be dangerous here. There we go. That little hop actually helped quite a bit. What is my strat there? You know what? I might watch that one. Your family has played it? Well, so here's what's interesting. You can you can tie as many of your words together. You have 8 words total per round. And so if you can tie 3 together, let's say you had bread, peanut butter, jelly. Now you could say sandwich 3. And maybe you have bread, peanut butter, jelly, and knife. Now you could say sandwich 4. But part of the trick is there's one word on the board that if anyone says it, the game's over. That you lose that round. So you have to make sure your clue doesn't involve that word. Plus, you have the other half of the words on the board that are the other teams. You don't want them to say any of those either. And then there are some neutral spots that it doesn't hurt if it says them, but it doesn't get you a point. So that's the thing. You've got to create clues that directly tie to your words, but not to any of the other words. So getting to do 3 is impressive. 4 is really good. 5, it's impossible. I did 7. I did a record-breaking Codename 7-clue word yesterday. Medical was my clue. And it tied together 7 words. Hold on, I'm going to read them to you. With the word medical, it tied together files, table, wheelchair, scientist, skull, burn, and nerve. Those were 7 of my 8 words I had to create a clue for. And toy was the word that I couldn't let them say. And I was like, I can't imagine tying medical to toy. So I'm very proud of that. But it probably doesn't make sense if you have never played. What's up, Lewis? Vacation's off to a great start. Glad to get to see family and friends. And now I gotta get caught up on a couple things, get the house sorted out, get the Christmas stuff down. Got the shoveling done this morning. Thanks, Clumsy at midnight. Okay, let's see if we can get this clear. Oh, no, you know what? Let me see how this dude does the ending. Because I'm not even sure how to approach this. Kick it. Oh, that makes a lot more sense. The trick is to kick it. I was thinking you could be on the other side of it. I was thinking I had to be behind it, on the left side of it. But in reality, I want to be on the right side of it. But it was an epic moment because none of us had ever seen a 7 before. Never even seen a 7 attempted, never mind successfully. Oh, no! Did it. Okay. Like so. I don't know how I didn't see that. There we go. Awesome, awesome level. Great stuff. Thanks, Midnight Dave, Sally, and Jorrit. Thanks, yeah. All right, let's see what's going on in Popular Super Expert. Let's take a little journey. Oh, I forgot about the 10-year levels. Thanks, Erica. That's right. Oh, we have a Christmas Kaizo. Okay, we have to do this while it's still December. We need a little Christmas Kaizo from Sansta. Thanks, Super Trucker J. Oh, no! It's a copyright claim. Well, you haven't listened to some Pat music in a while. Let me hit you with it. Let me hit you with a little Pat music here. That's not right. Content with the view, no one notices him. Maybe it's just a full jump. I think I'm making it harder than it needs to be. Just taking it in. Impossible. Yeah, that's all. That so much has happened since then. He wonders how long has that's not right on this. His shoulder moves up. We might have made it to the first practice store. Smiles from a distance, just taking it in. We did. Somebody somewhere said that you can't go back home again, but sometimes it's fun to pretend. And take no, we didn't. Oh yeah, there's the first door right there. Right there. So let's actually connect section 1 to 2. There. Okay. Now we'll take it from door 1. Desire rushes us through life, but we don't notice till the end when we're wishing for more time to spend. Oh no. What is that? Is that a replay? And that? Whoa. Today he's taking it in. And that? Oh my gosh. Wow, this is crazy. Okay, take it from the practice. Teach you how to play the guitar. That's awesome, Steady Duck Gamer. And thank you, Dave. Just taking it in. These moments are the antidote to all the poison in our head. This disease that's so where does this one start from? Oh gosh. We're gonna do it backwards. He's taking it in. Yesterday he gave it away. Today he's taking it. Oh, now I see what that is. Okay, let's do it in order now. We're really jumping around. He's taking it in. Good. That's what I don't. It must be a reclaim. It must be a reclaim. That's no good. That song's about to end. Oh, this is gonna hurt. What I learned for years. Thanks to the encouragement, you finally started. There you go. That's awesome, Steady Duck Gaming. Very glad to hear it. Glad you're going for it. Then it's a min jump. Ooh, buddy. Then it's a min jump. That's too late. Better drop it a little earlier than that.
It's funny how only now seems to matter at all. Heart attacks from the past, they seem so small. Whatever's coming soon, I'm running 2 seconds late. Or maybe I need to try finding something new, as if the only thing is something to do. Between me and you, I'll tell the truth. Lately I've been feeling like I'm sinking. It's hard to keep from thinking. This thing is going down.
Okay. We're ready for the third. There you go, Sally and Clumsy. We're ready for this one.
Got half of what they deserve, but then again, back then I believed anything that I heard, whatever.
And then that's it. Okay, so let's land that once and then we're ready.
Or maybe I need to try finding something new, as if the only thing I'm missing is something to do. Between me and you, I'll tell the truth. Lately I've been feeling like I'm staying.
That more rough.
It's hard to keep from thinking. This thing is going down. But then something must have saved us. That love forever changed us. We're singing the lifeboats now.
Okay, I gotta learn that a little more. I don't have it like drilled in my head yet. What that setup looks like. Once it's drilled in, then I'll be able to make the necessary adjustments. Oh, no! I tried to pull back to land, so I really just want to practice the very last jump now. I don't want to wait till I'm there to figure it out. No. The pit goes further left than I think every time. That's what I'm misjudging the most right now. See how far to the left it goes? So knowing that, I want to throw it early and do a full jump. That will set that jump up way better. We don't care about that. Like that. No, that was too early. Okay. I guess that's the mechanism in place. Because that would have made it really easy if I was able to get away with that. So I can't throw it that early, but the earlier the better. Like that? Yes. Yeah! We're ready. We are ready now. Oh, did it end? All right, you're getting a rare treat. That was the save of the century. Come on now. Well, we made it to the end. We made it to the end.
It's never gonna fade, and nothing could replace the mark you made. I wish you could have stayed, but
No, Pat! We had a good rhythm going.
in the mark you made. But now you've gone away. But not the mark you made. You may be away.
Good.
But not the mark you made.
No! Well, we'll practice. Some voice is similar to Def Leppard. Nice. Shout out Def Leppard.
It's hard to imagine how this could happen. Taken with so much of life left to go. All that I'm sure of is you left this world.
Get there. Okay.
Everyone
Let's make it happen.
misses you more than you know. It's never gonna fade, and nothing could replace.
There it is. That was awesome. A great Christmas Kaiser level.
I wish you
That was a nice one.
could stay, but part
Just the right amount of challenging for me.
remains in the mark you made.
There we go. Thanks, Clumsy. Thanks, Dave. Thanks, Sally. Thanks, Super Trucker J. Everybody, Super Trucker J. All right, people. That's going to do it for me. Try to sneak in another stream tomorrow. Probably earlier tomorrow. We'll see. So thanks so much for being here. Hope to catch up with you then. Big shout out to anyone who hit me with any star shares, follows, likes, gifted subs, all the above. Thank you so much for your love and support. And if you are someone that struggles with depression or anxiety, you are not alone in that struggle, my friend. That's something I struggle with. And there are a lot of us struggling, so if you're one of them, make sure you get someone in your life you can talk to about it, a friend, family member, loved one, or therapist. And try to get some movement in your life. Take a walk outside. Find a way to move that you don't dread. It can make a big difference in your day, your physical health, and your mental health. So I encourage you with that. Hold on to hope. Believe better days are coming, because you never know. Tomorrow could be the best day of your life. But you're going to get there to find out. So hang in there. I'm rooting for you if you're struggling right now. Know that being in the struggle means you're still in the fight, and I'm proud of you for making it this far. Don't give up. I know life can get very overwhelming and hit you with some wild lefts and rights, ups and downs, twists and turns, trials and tragedies, and have you feeling like, oh my gosh, everything's a complete disaster. Nothing's ever going to be the same without this person, place, or thing in my life anymore. What's the point when everything's just getting worse and worse? And it's valid to feel that way, but it's going to lead you to some wildly inaccurate conclusions. Because the truth is, there's some amazing stuff coming your way in your life. I can't tell you exactly what or exactly when, but I can promise you it's coming. And when you're really depressed, really anxious, it can really convincingly feel like it's never coming, or even if something great happened, it wouldn't make any difference because things are too far gone. And that's the part that's a lie. That's too far. There is hope. Things are not too far gone. You don't know what the future's going to bring. And there's some positive in the midst of some of the negative parts. And when you feel like it's nothing but negative, there's a big red flag of, you know what, wait a minute, I might be depressed right now. I might be really anxious. I might need to reach out, let somebody know I'm struggling, and get some support. It might be as simple as a little phone call. Then we get coffee together, grab a meal together. Support doesn't have to look like the super intense candlelit therapy session. Sometimes it's just knowing somebody cares and is willing to listen and has your back. So, if any of that resonates with you, know that I'm rooting for you big time. If you need a little family-friendly escape, I got you covered with thousands of hours of gaming content, so make sure you're following Super Pat World, all one word, on every platform you can find me, and I hope to catch up with you all again sometime tomorrow. I'm not sure exactly when, but time will tell. So thanks for being here now. I hope you had a great holiday, and